Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the Old Stream Farm. Right, we have just done all of the baling for that contract we were doing in the last episode, and we've just literally dropped it off. That's kind of how I've been working it. Yeah, a little bit of a cheaty way of doing it, but still, it gets the job done when it's a contract. Yeah, my issue is these bills are just so slow. You know, the wrapper is just so slow when I'm doing them bills. I'd love to bring in some of the new DLC, but the new DLC just doesn't really fit this series. So I thought I'm going to bring some of it in on the Attingham Park series that we'll bring back as a new series. It's going to be weird though, bringing it back, just because I don't really know. I ask questions on what people want to see from it, and I never seem to get many responses. Just asking, you know, like what farm to use and things like that, trying to get some idea. Right, just got to double check. I can't believe I've been in this game for over 15 minutes already. Yeah, I had to wrap this morning up recording because I was meant to do it at the end of the last episode and completely forgot. But yeah, we can't get into June until we've got this contract done. Our animals are slowly running out of feed, but I need to starve them so I can see if the grazing mod works on this map. Now, the grazing mod will most likely work. The issue I've got is if the grass inside the foliage pen is enough. If it's not enough, then I've just got to plough it out and plant grass, which is why I need to starve the animals to see if the grazing mod works. Basically, I'm really into the grazing mod because it's a little bit more realistic for me. You know, animals do eat, you know. I don't mind adding a little bit here and there and things like that, you know, a bit better quality food, but overall, you know, animals do graze. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Now, we have got quite a bit of baling left to do today in this episode, because our two fields need baling. But I wanted to get this done. I wanted to get this contract complete, and then it is over and done with. The only downside is it's so bloody far away to sell the bales. Yeah, we've got 26 bales. This will give us a massive increase in money, which hopefully means we can put this money towards a new field. I'm trying to get a new field every few episodes. I don't want to say every couple of episodes, because that would mean one a week, and that's not always guaranteed. But if I can get a new episode, like if I can get a new field, sorry, within every 4 episodes, you know, every 2 weeks, so to speak. So we do only bring this twice a week. This tractor is driving really nicely. Yeah, if the game sounds a little bit quiet, guys, it's because I was driving the skid steer, and the skid steer is so loud. Yeah, 26 bales. I think the 5,500 litres a bale as well. That around there. Let's get that into there. We should be able to park this all in here at the same time. Beautiful. If we do that, and then we do that, wow, 6,500, and we complete said contract. That is really good. Really impressed with that. Right, we'll send that trailer back because we can only use this trailer on contracts. We can't use it for our bales and things like that. We have to use our equipment. Like I said, the auto load just helps keep the contracts moving along. There's a lot of grass contracts on this map. Actually, the thing with Farming Simulator is there's a lot of grass contracts, full stop. But obviously, you know, grass and hay, silage, you know, it's a huge part of farming. Right, update today as well, guys. Spoken to Giant. They've updated all my DLC links to Matt's farming from the old name. So if anyone's interested in buying like the new DLC or the new season pass, you haven't got it already, if you want, if the link isn't below, because I only list the game and the season pass. If you are one of these people who buys the DLC separately, that is fine. You know, all I'm going to say is if you don't see a link for my Matt's Farming, just let me know and I can send you one. If you're not already in the Discord, join the Discord, because we do have a ticket support system where I can get you links sent to you, you know, if you don't want to ask publicly, that's completely fine. And yeah, YouTube has also got our new merch, my merch store up and running as well, including baseball caps. Now, it just comes from a YouTube recommended store. I've set the price to as low as possible. To be honest, I've set it so that I make about 10-12%. That's it. And the reason why I set it to, I think it's 12%. And the reason I did it to that is because then I could do like you know, offers and stuff. So yeah, and then that way, because you've got to make something. They don't like it when you just set it to base price, you see. But yeah, there's caps, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts. Now, like I say, not everybody likes to wear a hoodie. Now, I do like to wear a hoodie, but sometimes I just quite like to wear a sweatshirt. So obviously, I brought the sweatshirts in on there as well. Now, the hoodies are rear print, I believe. I can do front print ones if anyone's interested in them ones. Same with the sweatshirts. I think I did them as front print, but again, we can bring rear print in. Basically, let me know what you fancy and I'll see if they've got it, basically. But I only added a couple of items, and like I say, I added baseball caps. Now, the baseball cap logos are a slightly different colour. That's intentional, because they didn't do the exact colour for the text in embroidery. You got to remember, embroidery for the hats is kind of limited to what you can get, really. Right, as I was saying before, we need to crack on with the baling on our farm. Now, we'll put our new tractor to use. Like I say, the Ford had to go just because it was giving me some issues. I have done a little bit of work on the Ford, so we might bring it back. It's just at the moment it's not quite ready to return yet. Yeah, working on the XML file. I've got it to not lose the paint as quick, and yeah, just got to basically fix the indicators on it now, basically, and we should be about good to go, really, with the Ford. Yeah, I've also spent quite a bit of time this week playing Apex, just giving you the gist about why. Yeah, season change or rank change is, or it's called a rank split, and that's on Tuesday. And I needed to hit diamond before Tuesday, and I got it yesterday. I got it with what I believe to be a Frenchman. Yeah, just so that's why I haven't really had much time to finish working on the Ford mod, you see. Plus, I've been working on a couple of little mods for myself, just in general. I really fancy. There we go. I want to get this other headland done, but I made a real big mess of doing that U-turn there, just completely ruining my baler on my new tractor wheels, which is not good, and I've just missed an absolute load of grass. Yeah, I can't remember what size bit. Is this only a 125? Come on, tractor. I gotta be honest, I do love driving this tractor. We did use it in the Somerset series, but that was more because of the price of said tractor and the way that series was designed. But yeah, it's a fantastic tractor. 170 brake horsepower, 92 to 94 model, I think it is, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. Like I said, I'm just doing a bit of baling. I didn't want to get the time lapse going just yet because we've got a bigger grass field to bale, and I would rather time lapse the bigger field than the smaller one, because I don't think we'd have enough time to do them both. That's the reason why I didn't just, you know, do it. Yeah, they're 125 bill. Have I only got, so them bales I thought I just sold for 150s. I thought they were 150s. They're clearly just 125s. I'm a little bit gutted with that, and I thought they were bigger. Why, Matt, you didn't even see that fence there. That fence has been there the entire time you played on this map, and you've only just seen it. I'm gonna go with Old Man Eyes on that. Old Man Eyes. Alright, there we go. Don't want to hit that bale. Oh, that was close. I genuinely thought I was going to hit that bale then. Right, 2 and a little bit more swaths to go. That is fine. Let's get that turn there. I wouldn't mind trying to pick up that big bit just in that top corner. I seem to have missed quite a bit there. Try and go on a bit of an angle to try and, yes. Sucking with my baling today just a little bit. It's going a little bit wrong. Oh, we're getting loads of bales off this field. I didn't expect to get quite so much, to be honest. I really didn't. There you go, that worked out really, really well actually. I managed to go up into this top corner and get that done. And then all we have to do now is go down here and get this little bit, and we can put the new radio on any second. I nearly said music, I was going to say music. But yeah, we'll get the radio turned on, we'll listen to some music, and we'll go and get the bigger, more annoying field done in a time lapse. So I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Right, as you can see guys, we've managed to get that all done and dusted. few bits scattered around. We are going to try and get a few of the little bits. Don't mind the odd bit, but like that's quite a lot there to leave. Do you know what I mean? Although it doesn't help when you go over it and you still miss it. But yeah, there we go. As you can see, we've got 52% towards our next bale. Don't think there's going to be enough scattered about actually to finish a bale. No, nowhere near. So we'll leave it at that. I don't think that's too bad of a job, to be honest. There we go. So we're all baled. We've got plenty of grass now. If the grazing mod does work with the grass that we've got without replanting, then what we'll do is we'll look at just silaging up all this grass and then selling it. If the grazing mod doesn't work, obviously we're going to have to feed the cows until the grass grows and things like that. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll keep it for now, but I'm not 100% sure if and when we are all going to need it all, really. We could do with going into June sooner rather than later, just because at the end of the day, it'll be a little bit closer to harvest season. Our new field as well, field number 7, guys, needs ploughing apparently. Yeah, apparently it needs ploughing. I don't remember if I can't remember, just because I keep telling you how bad my memory is, and I don't lie when I say it. But yeah, my memory's terrible. I don't remember if we seeded that field. If we did seed that field when we bought it, we didn't plough it, and it needs ploughing. So the yield this year will not be the best. But saying that, also is a case of, I'm just making sure. Sorry, just saw someone on my driveway, but I think they just realised they were at the wrong house. I can see because of a reflection in the mirror, you see. And I thought, well, they're going to trigger the dog to go, but yeah, they clearly saw the house number, and then they've just done a U-turn. So I'm going to presume they've got the wrong house. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so we're going to take a bit of a yield hit this year over on the sorghum field, field number 7. But there's not really much we can do about that. Just turn that down a little bit because it is mega loud, is that? So yeah, I think we'll lose about, I think ploughing's about 20% yield. It's a lot to lose, but right now we just don't really have any other option. I don't think that grass will work with the grazing mod. I really don't. I really don't think that grass will work with the grazing mod. So I think we're going to end up having to plough that out basically and get it. Let me get. I want to do one at a time. Yeah, and get it seeded sooner rather than later as well, to be honest, if that's the case. But going into June, whoa, that is not... Matt, what are you doing? We need to be on a... I don't exactly want to say we want to be on a flat piece of land, but we need to... We can't be having it rolling off that way. If anything, rolling... Ah. Okay, so this trailer doesn't like this tractor. Right, that'll do for now. I just need it on a bit of an angle so that the bales can roll in the right direction. Like I say, I'm not the best at doing bale loading, so probably do a few. It doesn't I don't know what it is. Now, I'm not the only person on YouTube to moan about bales sticking since the new update. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on, but I do find since the new update for the new DLC, getting bales off forks and stuff. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm using a fork and I'm not using a bale spike, but people who use a bale spike have had the same issue, where it just seems to stick ever so slightly. Yeah, it's a weird one. Like a little bug or something. I do love the skid steers though. I find driving a skid steer to do Bailey work a lot easier than front loading work. Even though it's kind of the same, I think it's just the fact that the movement of the skid steers are more, you know what I mean? Look at that. You can turn almost on point. And I absolutely love that about these. No doubt I'll have to use some super strength at some point. I normally knock bales off actually. Although saying that, instead of knocking bales off, I could just... do that. Well, that doesn't help, does it, when I actually hit my own trailer? See what I mean? Just sometimes just don't quite get it perfect. I'm trying though, guys. I'm trying to get better with it. It's probably the worst part about my farming is my front loading and skills, which is why I do like to try and make the effort to do it, even though it's not very good, and it's probably going to be the rest of the episode me doing front loading work, but you can't say I don't do it. You guys can suffer through the pain like me. That should hold nicely on there. Right, so that's this side done. Not the quickest in the world, I've always known that. Like I say, I could technically load 2 bales up at once. But when I do 2 bales at once, I tend to make more mistakes. So, while I'm still a bale loading noob, before anyone else wants to call me it, there we go. See, that one went on there really, really well. I'm going to have to put that strap over, because we now need to cross the little stream onto the other side. Perfect. Let's get over here. I am still contemplating putting a bridge in here, guys, just so you're all aware. I really am. I think a bridge for me in there would be a lot easier. Right, I think the easiest thing to do is do what I did last time. Drop that. Oh, I'm past my machine. And we'll get these loaded up. Lovely. Like I say, get in there. Get in there. What we've got now, we've got £37,000 in the bank as well. So with £37,000, we've got the possibility here of possibly buying a new field. Like I say, I don't want to say for definite. Got to check prices of fields, things like that. But I think overall that's not going to be too far off. Hopefully a new field. It doesn't have to be right next to the farm if we can afford it now. But we do need to leave a little bit of money in the bank, guys, because we do need to harvest in the next couple of months. And I don't really want to be doing another grass contract just yet. Just because of how long they take to actually do. Well, I would rather not do another one just yet. If that's all we have to do though, that's all we will do it. We'll do what we've done like on the Bally Springs series. If we get any liming, any fertilising, ploughing, things like that, we will do that kind of stuff. Right, let's get that bale over here. I don't think... Oh, what? That was a little bit too high, was that? I don't think overall my loading skills are too bad. They've definitely improved since spending more time doing it. I know you guys will be... If you've got any tips and tricks, guys, tell me. I never say no to anyone who's got any ideas on making it easier or faster. Like I say, I could technically do 2 bales at once, but I do find when I do 2 bales at once, I do seem to make more mistakes, and I end up spending just as much time fixing that as I would have done if I just did the bales one at a time. So hence why we've done them one at a time. See what I mean? It doesn't need to be in the middle there right now. I'll probably move the little field though off recording, guys. You know, the one at the top of our farm? There's about 6 or 7 bales up there. Probably just do that off recording. Definitely getting easier. Fly around there like that. Yeah, anyone got any ideas on making it easier? Or if you think it's just a case of, yeah, I'm doing everything right, but it's just a case of practice, let me know what you think. You know, anything, any ideas on what you think makes the job easier and things like that. Oh, I've got 3 more to get. But I only had 2 up here. Not really paying attention there, was I? Whoa! Nearly lost control then. Yeah, I don't think that is too bad. I think, to be honest, this should just be my go-to skid steer. I just really, really like this one. I like it more than the others. Right, let's go get the annoying one off that hill. Right, there we go. Yeah, what does that mean we have to do now? We've got some liming to do on this field. We've got some fertilising to do on this field. Yeah, got quite a bit to do. Come on. Why do I get the feeling my steering wheel has been reset to 14%? Yeah, because I have my accelerator set to 150%, you know, for the dead zone. Not dead zone, but you know, the sensitivity. I have that 150. I have the brake set to 200 because I use a G9. I use a Logitech steering wheel. If anyone knows anything about Logitech steering wheels, you know to turn the sensitivity up on the brake. There you go. One bale left, and I have loaded all these bales manually, and you have seen me load these bales manually, so there is no confusion that I did not load these bales manually. Oh, you know, Matt didn't load them. Nope, you bloody all saw it. It was painful, but you guys can see that I did it. Alright, I pressed the button on my side panel then. Changed my camera rather than lowering the thing. But that is me done for today by the look of it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Like I say, not the most energetic episode, but this is what it's like at the moment. It's farming. We haven't got loads and loads to do. In the next episode though, guys, we should be over in June. I'll probably move it into June once I've moved all these bales, to be honest, and then I don't forget. We have a little bit of wool over in there. Let's just have a little drive by, see how much wool we've got. 300 litres, not enough. Yeah, I'll move this Massey Ferguson over here. I'll put them bales in the shed off recording. Like I say, I get about 10 minutes after each video anyway. So I'll put that there ready. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the episode, guys, please hit that like button. Makes a massive difference to a small YouTube channel like myself. I genuinely hope you have enjoyed the episode. We will be back on the Old Stream Farm tomorrow. Like I say, I'll probably get all these bales moved, and then that way I can be in June. But until the next episode, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I've just lost a bale. I'll see you all later on.